You know, I think on average, the really higher quality attachments, they run about $3,000 each, no matter what it is you're looking to buy. But then I stumbled upon this company, Titan Attachments, and their pricing was half of what the other competitors were. So we'll find out quality-wise how the Titan attachments hold up. This is the first one that we just got. It's a backhoe. We call it a front hoe. You don't see a excuse me. Yeah, they call it a front hoe, and it also has a little grappling hook on the back of it, so you can actually pick stuff up. It's pretty short. It's only about 6 feet, so you can only dig down about 6 feet. But you know, we're not looking to dig down that deep. It's hard to say about our pond how it's going to work in there. So we're gonna do a review on it over the course of several months and see how this works. The next, I think, attachment that we want to get is the grappling hook. And once again, Titan products that are about half the price of everyone else.
It's angled for leverage. Look at that.
Oh yeah, you can get right around the strap.
Yeah. Thumbs up on that product. You gonna watch me try to undo the strap?
Yeah, you're good at that.
No, I'm not. There, okay. This one's a cheap. Yeah, this is a special knot that was tied by our dear friend Doug, OCD Doug. He didn't want this back.
Watch yourself.
Okay. Yes. It's hot there.
Can't even see the screen on the camera.
That's interesting.
Dia's doing her inspection. Alright, so here's our very first impression with the Titan Front Hoe. We attempted to attach it onto the Bobcat, and here's the situation. So, let me get out of the sun, go around on this side. So over here, you can see the top bracket is sitting on here as far as it can go. In fact, we're actually hitting the Titan framework right here. This bar appears to be a little bit too fat because we're hitting this attachment right here. So we're right up against there. So we can't take this and drop it down any further because we're already bottoming out on this spring here. You can see down here on this other end, stop right here, and we're up against that. So that's that issue. So we can't take this down any farther. Now, when you look here on the inside, see if I can get in there, there's a space in here. So all this steel is not up against the base plate. And the reason for that is, I'll try it. Here's the locking pin right here. I can't engage the locking pin all the way because I'm hitting the steel framework right here. It's this whole bracket right here is too high. It doesn't fit the bucket. It's off by a quarter to a half an inch that this whole thing should be lower. You can see from here, if the sun isn't screwing with me, this piece here can't go back any further because we're already hitting the framework of the Bobcat. So, but if this was dropped down lower, a half an inch, the whole thing would have pushed further up against here and allowed the locking pin to get past here. So this plate is welded on wrong, in the wrong place. So that's the first impression. I'm not sure what to do at this point. Today is Saturday, the 3-day Memorial weekend, so the company's closed. Not that they could do anything anyway, so it'll be curious to see what they say when I show them this. Alright, so here's where I'm going to notch. Here on that side, and here on this side, to allow my scoop to get further underneath here to get up against the back. And here, now the Bobcat's off, these pieces here are welded on too high. Now, this is a 763, it's an older model. Did they change the base plate on the Bobcats and they're all different sizes? That I don't know. But on my model, in the year that I have, this bracket is, well, is too high up. So my base plate on my Bobcat doesn't fit flat up against this whole surface. going all the way till that.
I'm not lined up with the hole. It's not lined up.
That wouldn't have been a bad idea to grease it before we put it on. Ready? That's a big difference.
Huge.
Still
We're
spins.
there. We're there, and we are almost there. Where's that?
It's good that there's no nylon spacers or something in there.
Hand me a bowl. Let's see if it'll.
Okay. Ready to do the top one?
Hell yeah! Now it's greased. And it's easier to grab it.
Oh.
You're freaking kidding me. Is there something in there? What is that?
Oh yeah. Some kind of crap in there. Got it.
It might be, there's a bigger gap on the right than on the left.
Oh yeah.
But it might work itself out once it goes up and down.
Yeah. Yeah, there should be spacers though in here.
Oh, like a Teflon?
Yeah, Delrin, Teflon.
That's a really good idea.
Something.
Yep. You should get that. After careful studying of the directions, that told us nothing. So
yeah, the directions suck on how to mount it to this thing, so we're
it's just an exploded view of the parts.
trying to figure out how it attaches to this bucket. So we think we figured it out. It cradles this. So
any guesses to which one it goes through?
I think just so that it's snug. However high I can.
Oh, okay.
Without killing me.
Right there?
Sure.
Right there. Okay. Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Wow, that's cool.
So it looks like these tighten up and these tighten up, which squeeze it against the arm in a certain position.
Put it in the middle, but it might need to go back. It depends on how close it can be to that. You know what I mean? If we move this back,
Uh-huh.
it could. Oh no, it can't. It's bottoming out. Okay.
Or it
goes up there.
does that go like that? Doesn't quite fit that. Oh,
It's okay.
Well, and it's got these holes here. It's got like all these different pivot points.
Oh yeah, we can move it. We can move it back to here.
So I guess it also depends on what you're lifting.
Oh right, and how closed it has to be.
So that clears, and that pin can go in. Oh, is that it? Does that fit through there?
It was hitting. Oh. fix it and have things lined up.
There.
Can I get pictures of this? That's it?
I think so.
So why does... I don't have a pin in there.
It should be right there.
I know, but... alright. Okay, I get it.
Alright, so let's pull this pin out and tighten these bolts up. Interesting design. And we can put one pin on this. And
I need a big crescent wrench.
there. No,
Right side?
it's not 11/16.
No, it's not true. It's
Alright, I'm gonna grab a crescent.
12 millimeter.
Alright, so we have this attachment on here, and we figured out how the whole thing works. But now this arm here is supposed to come up and tuck out of the way, but where it hits that bolt right there. So I need to take the cutoff wheel and cut that bolt off so that we can clear it. So let's do that. So ideally, we want to take this bolt out and cut it away from the nylock, because by me heating it up, it's going to heat up that nylock and possibly melt it and defeat the purpose of having a nylock. So, but I'm not going to do that. So we'll cut this off. That, and it clears, and we have this guy here. How does this work again? That holds that into place. I see, and this pin, no. Okay. So this goes up here. Like that. It's got the other pin that goes on the other side. And that's it. There it is, up and out of the way. Alright, this Bobcat that I have, the previous owner never once used the hydraulic auxiliary lines. So according to the pressure gauges, they should still work. I've heard from my searching on YouTube that sometimes these can be a bitch to hook up because of the pressure that's in the hydraulic line. So we'll see if that's true. I'll have to figure out how these get pushed up and out of the way. So I don't know if one is supposed to go before the other, but I'm going to do this bottom one first. All right, it appeared to work. All right, so we have it hooked up, and we're gonna test it and see how it goes. See how these auxiliary hydraulic lines work for the first time in 9 years, 9+ years. So hopefully everything will be good and we won't be springing leaks anywhere. So let's see how it works.